We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
Solid rocket boosters
the
kicking in.
25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Challenger going into its roll. That's planned.
Disaster in space. The shuttle explodes.
My God.
1 minute 15
There's been an explosion.
Velocity 2,900 feet per second, altitude 9 nautical miles, downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
All 7 on board are killed.
This is not standard. This is not something that is planned, of course. I can see a solid rocket booster has broken away from Shuttle Challenger. That's what you're looking at in the middle of your screen.
Their families watched as it happened.
I cannot see the shuttle itself.
Obviously a major malfunction.
At 11:40 a.m. this morning, space program experienced a national tragedy with the explosion of the Space Shuttle Challenger approximately a minute and a half after launch from here at the Kennedy Space Center.
On the 28th of January 1986, I was just a 10-year-old boy, and I remember the first ever shuttle disaster, the Challenger disaster. 7 crew members, including a civilian teacher, lost their lives to the horror of millions, including their loved ones, who watched live. As a young child, it almost didn't seem real, like it's just television, but that's how you think as a child. But unfortunately, there are people out there who think that it wasn't real, that it was a hoax. So I'm here to give you the truth, which is not a hoax.
The side of the federal building has been blown off, Chesson.
About a third of the building has been blown away.
Quickly, CNN joins affiliate in Oklahoma City, KFOR, to bring you the latest that they're having live updates on this explosion that's happened at the federal court building in downtown Oklahoma City.
We have heard reports that there is a daycare center in that building. We're looking at video of some of the victims.
The people that I talked to say they survived by diving underneath their desks.
When you see pictures of what is left of the federal building, it's hard to believe anybody is walking away from this explosion today.
It sounded like just one big boom, really loud. Then there was so much noise from everything falling in, though, you couldn't hear anything else.
Comment about the bombing at all, anything of that nature, and they said no, he was just attentive to the radio that was giving updates on what was going on with the bombing investigation. And then finally, McVeigh was brought in to an office that Sheriff Cook gave us, and I asked McVeigh, I said, do you know why we're here? And he said that thing in Oklahoma City, I guess.
On the morning of April 19th, 1995, an ex-Army soldier and security guard named Timothy McVeigh parked a rental truck. Inside the vehicle was a powerful bomb made out of a deadly cocktail of agricultural fertilizer, diesel fuel, and other chemicals. McVeigh got out, locked the door, and headed towards his getaway car. He ignited a time fuse and then another, and at precisely 9:02 a.m., the bomb exploded. Within moments, the surrounding area looked like a war zone. A third of the building had been reduced to rubble, and many floors flattened like pancakes. Dozens of cars were incinerated, and more than 300 nearby buildings were damaged or destroyed. The human toll was ever more devastating. 168 souls lost, including 19 children, with several hundred more injured. Until September 11, 2001, Oklahoma City was the largest terror attack on U.S. soil, and still remains the largest domestic attack. As a result of the bombing, the U.S. Congress had passed an Anti-Terrorism and Effective Death Penalty Act of 1996, which tightened the standards of habeas corpus in the United States, as well as legislation designed to increase the protection around federal buildings to deter future terrorist attacks. We cannot let conspiracy theorists and massacre deniers get away with claiming that this was all a hoax. The truth is not a hoax.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys who have subscribed and waited patiently for some content. Both Jay at End the Conspiracy and myself have been very, very busy in real life, so I apologise on behalf of the both of us. The content will be coming very, very soon, so here is a little trailer for you, and I hope you find it worth the wait when the content comes out. Thank you once again for subscribing, and thank you for waiting patiently. I hope you enjoy what we have to offer. On behalf of Jay at End the Conspiracy and myself, Jutmonk, the Drunk Monkey.